So 5-106 says Daniel, Ronald, and Zeba decided to organize their thinking in a table using a method they call the 5D process. So it has a resource page. It's this one right here. I'd click on it, except for it's sideways when I pull that up. That's not helpful, but I did copy and paste it into your notebook. That is right here. This is what we're looking at. Okay, so it says, so that shows their work, then answer some of the questions. So what are the students describing and drawing? What are the define columns? What is in the do column and what's it used for? What are they trying to decide? What might the declare section be for? So again, like I said, this is on here. So we have the fencing of the basketball court. This is the same problem from 5-104. So it says the shape is a rectangle. So they got that from the problem, but we're only looking for 3 sides. That's important. If we find the 4th side, our measurements are not going to be correct. The problem is about the perimeter. We're not worried about the inside. There's also a drawing right here. The total fencing is 183 feet. The building is the 4th side. One side is equal to the other except for the 5-foot gate. The 3rd side has the length of the first side plus 32 feet more. So that's what this drawing part is. For define right here, this section right here, we have 3 sides of the fencing. So there is 3 columns in this section. So we have side 1, 2, and 3. That's what we know the information and what we're going to use to find out. For the do, it says right here with this, it tells us we're going to add the sides together. Now, I'll be honest, usually when I do my 5D process, I forget to write this part here that tells me what's happening. But I always think of do, that's my verb. Am I adding? Am I subtracting? Am I multiplying? Am I dividing to get the answer? That's what goes in the do problem part of it. The last part is decide. If I'm going to decide, is this 183? And if it's not 183, what does that tell me? And how can I use that information to help me with my next trial? That's important because I don't want to spend a whole page going 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, trying to find the right answer. That's a lot of work and a lot of wasted time. You know Mrs. Fox. Mrs. Fox, she is an efficient mathematician. I don't want to work harder than I need to. So by asking ourselves, is it 183? How close is it to 183? Do I need to make a different choice? Do I need to make a small one or a big change? That's what that one is about. And lastly, we have declare. Declare is where you're going to write your answer in a sentence. Now, it's really important that you know what your question is. So in this case, if I go all the way back to problem 104, it tells me, it says determine how much fencing will be used for each side of the court. So they don't want to know just how big is or how long is the side that has the 5-foot gate in it. Oh no, they want all 3 sides. Okay, that's important because some problems don't ask you to do all of it. So it's important to know what it's asking us. Okay, so that's what this is all about.